What's up? I'm Cassie, and yeah, if you read the title, you kind of got my whole story. When somebody says, "That's so savage," well, I would know better than anybody, because I kind of grew up as one. Ever since I can remember, I've always loved nature. My parents used to take my brother and me camping every summer, as well as the first weekend of every month. It started when my brother was 6 and I was 3 years old. I was barely more than a baby when these traditions began, and I absolutely adored them. Whenever my parents canceled our upcoming plans for any reason, I had a huge tantrum, and I ended up convincing them to take me anyways. I know, I was kind of spoiled, but my parents liked seeing me with a happy, smiley face. The most amazing thing is that we rarely went to the exact same place for camping. We always tried new locations, new places to discover, and therefore it was almost always a new experience for me. I don't know how on earth I can remember all those details because it was a long time ago. You might be thinking, what, a long time ago? Didn't you go camping with your family every summer? Well, not anymore. And not because my family lost their traditions like many other families do. I was the one who got lost. I was 6 years old when my family and I went to the forest for a picnic the weekend before my birthday. My parents made an amazing lunch and all these snacks, including my favorite, bread with peanut butter and jam. Everything was great until I had a wonderful idea. I encouraged everybody to go play hide and seek. I ran far, far away to hide. I laid down on the ground and put some branches over myself. I was not going to get found. And, well, I succeeded. An hour passed by. Nothing. Then 2 hours. Then 3. I must have fallen asleep because when I woke up, it was dark and everything was scary. I screamed at the top of my lungs, but nobody answered back. I decided to stay in my hiding place until the morning. I could hear all these different animal sounds. I love the forest, but it's not so great when you're alone and when you're a little kid. When I woke up the next morning, I walked around to try to find my parents, but I was totally disoriented. I had no idea where I was. I was screaming for a long time and looking for a way home, but nothing was working. I slept under a tree for several nights until one day a strange woman saw me. She told me to come with her and gave me shelter. There were a bunch of children of all different ages at her home. There were little ones like me, a few even younger, and some older and some teens. I grew up as a member of her family until the age of 14. We actually lived in the forest. We slept in a bed made out of leaves and animals' feathers. We hunted our own food, cooked with firewood. None of the kids talked normal. I was the only one who had manners. Yet, after 7.5 years of living under those conditions, I kind of lost them. I guess you could say I'm like Tarzan, but instead of being raised by apes, I was raised by a wild woman. I'm grateful to her for giving me shelter, but even so, I didn't want to stay there forever. I knew I had a real family who loved me, and I'm sure they had been looking for me for all those years. I was their little girl. So one day, I made a plan to escape. I knew I would miss the other kids, but I had to see my real family again. I managed to run away, and after 2 days of walking, I found my salvation, a police station. Through the police, I found my parents. I was apparently on a list of missing people. I knew it, and my parents had never forgotten about me. It's been 2 months since my family and I reunited, and to be honest, it's kind of strange. They have a lot more of this new word I learned, restrictions. Don't get me wrong, I'm super happy we're together again. I just have forgotten how to be with them. We don't know each other. I'm already a teen, and I've changed a lot. I kind of feel like an outsider. I don't know how to do a normal life, like how to behave. My mom and dad give me all these weird looks all the time. I started going to school, but nobody talks to me. I guess I scare people. They think I'm a weirdo. It's not my fault. Maybe I should just go back to the forest and just visit sometimes with my real family. Or maybe I should take, I don't know, manners lessons? Is that a real thing? I don't know what I should do. But right now, I don't fit in anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and comment below. Let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.